My name is Puppetine from the Geeky Puppet Show here on the Geeky Puppet Show today. Well, for what? For what? What could it be? Supergirl! Yes, and that cough in the darkness is not Eclipso. No, that was only for Stargirl. Now it is the darkness that is going through the show with Froggy!
Hi, welcome back to Geeky Show tonight. Not today, tonight. It's only another day.
Show tonight?
No. Well, you said today. Well, it's actually tonight.
Wow.
Yeah, didn't you know that? Hello? Anyone in there?
No. I'm right here. Okay, you can calm down right there.
I'm always in the darkness, so it's always nighttime.
That's true. Even during the day, I think you're in the darkness.
Yeah, because it's safer.
It's safer?
Yeah.
How's it safer?
That sun is very brutal.
It messes with your perfect green skin?
No, it shines a light on the bullshit.
Ah, you're talking about Supergirl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this show is not my favorite. No, it's not anybody's favorite. And if they say it is, I'm not sure I believe them, and I want to hear why. So let me just go ahead and start off with saying, if you like the show, please tell me why in the comments below. But let's go ahead and get with the recap. So the whole point of this episode is, oh, let's find the totems. Oh, let's find the totems. Oh, we gotta find those totems. Where could they be? And there's actually a totem that is rumored to be the slingshot that...
Well, no, it's supposed to be the courage totem. Well,
yes.
And the first thing we're showed is the guy's name's Mitch. He's the alien. He's in there. He's walking through a place, and we see not only they're putting the stamp. It's a slingshot that David used to kill Goliath.
It's like this. Go ahead and throw a pebble.
Well, the thing is that it's weird because they got a Bart Simpson slingshot, but I thought it was just one when you throw around and throw it.
It's a sling. It's not a slingshot.
They have a slingshot for some reason because I guess you don't read Bibles. Anyway, so he goes and tells Nixley, he's like, I think I found it, but you got 8 minutes to get in there and steal it. And then she's like,
8 minutes? Yeah, it's supposed to be a heist, but instead of being a heist, she just goes in and crashes the glass and takes it.
Yeah, and then she's like, "You're too late. She's gonna leave." She's like, "Mitch, beat me up, Mitch." And she's like, "Oh, screw it." So, because there's a special word you're supposed to say, and it's supposed to let you get the access to the power and stuff. And she says it, and Supergirl is thinking like, Supergirl, yeah, because I'm smart. I can't let her have it, so I'm going to destroy the totem because that's smart, right? The magic stuff. We've learned that these things are dangerous. She uses her heat vision. Well, I don't want to call it heat anymore because it's blue. I call it blue vision.
Yep.
Because they haven't got the memo because heat vision's red. Even Superman and Lois got the idea.
Yep.
So anyway, she uses the power of blue and destroys the totem, separating it in two pieces. So then she gets one.
Destroyed a historical artifact.
There too, yeah. And the fact that no one's coming after you saying you just destroyed property.
Yep. And I understand that Nixley was trying to take it though, so I understand why she did it. It's just what she did. Anyway, they each have a half of this slingshot, and they have to pass the gauntlet. So it takes them through their one moment where they lack.
It's a mental test. They each go into like their psyche, and Nixley has to when her father confronted them, her and her brother betrayed her. She has to figure out how to do that, pass the test.
Yep.
First, she kills her father, and he says, "You have failed," and it's okay. And then the next. Meanwhile, Supergirl she's trying to pass it. It takes her back to when she first became Supergirl. She sees Alex, the plane crashing. There was a person that she ignored because she didn't want to risk being seen. She had to let the person cry for help go hurt. She goes, saves the person. She fails. All right. So eventually, these two, as every time Supergirl goes to use the thing, and I don't know if it happens with Nixie, but I know it's Supergirl.
It did with Nixley too.
Oh yeah, okay. So everybody gets like a boost of courage because, well, as they find out from the old Kryptonian witch, who's a hologram,
Yep.
and ironically, for weird, unknown reasons, I guess for comedy, she possesses Brainy for a little bit,
Yep.
and you get the worst acting I've seen from Brainy ever. That was not funny. That was just cringy. And anyway, she says, like, you idiot, you destroyed it. You just released all the energy magic into the freaking world.
Yep. Listen, this is painful, and they go through a moment, and for some reason, an iguana was exposed and becomes a dragon, even
His
though
eyes flash too, so he comes to courage. Yeah. I don't know what the iguana story was. I had the courage to be a Godzilla.
Yeah, no, you can't. The lizard wouldn't grow to that. That's ridiculous.
Did he have
what are we talking about? This is the show that 2 weeks ago had a giant cat through the city. So
basically, they're like, you know what? Legends of Tomorrow had a giant dragon, a little pet lizard that turned into a giant dragon. So why don't we do it?
And they don't realize that Legends of Tomorrow is a better show. But anyway, they quickly are able to solve that. And so ultimately it gets down to the point where Nixley goes ahead and tries to do the gauntlet again. And this time, instead of killing her brother like Mitch suggested, she tells her brother how she felt. And that's when she shows the courage. Yes.
I have the power
of emotional what am I thinking? Emotional
therapy?
No, it's not therapy. Emotional
psychosis.
She's just expressing how she feels, and that is when she showed the most courage. I'm not liking this. So
yeah, we don't really want to dump on the show, but when you go watch Stargirl before this, and then you watch Stargirl, you can, bright as day, you can actually see the difference between the writing.
Yep.
So if you love Stargirl, you hate Stargirl, but you love Supergirl, tell me why. Tell me what's better than this show than better than Stargirl.
Anyway, there's a moment afterwards that the totem turns from this stick that was once the slingshot, and it turns into this gem. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because Nixley killed her brother this time. Or no. She confessed.
No, she expressed her feeling.
Yeah, so they made her so basically the path has test. You have to be vulnerable.
Emotionally vulnerable. That's right.
Vulnerable. Okay. So that was the thing. And Supergirl came figure out, why didn't I pass the test? She tried it again. She couldn't pass the test. So when it turns into a diamond thing, a little red diamond, it tries to go back to its other half, reconnect Nixley. Supergirl holds on to we can't let her have it. So instead of Supergirl just taking a ride and going back to Nixley, to find where Nixley is, I'm going to put it in this giant or square container, storage container. You keep it, and you hear it go ting, 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 ting. It's trying to get out.
Yep.
It would have been much better for me if they would have been like, you think you're just going to hold magic? Just bust right through it or lifts the whole thing out.
Yeah.
I want to see some Scooby-Doo hijinks where they're all holding onto each other while trying to hold on to the crate. It's just floating up.
All this leads to is, because of the courage totem, it boosts up this one girl. I don't remember her name. Beatrice, I think.
Whatever her name is. But she basically, she's
Dr. trying to harness lightning.
Dr. Lore.
Harness lightning.
Is it Lore or Lore? Lair? Huh? The doctor, the scientist. Is Dr. Lure or Lore?
Her name's Beatrice, so we'll call her B.
Her last name, though?
I don't care about her last name.
Wow.
She's not going to be around after this episode, so it doesn't matter.
Nothing matters. Grumpy tonight.
I always get grumpy watching this show, Froggy, and you understand.
Keep your emotions in check, bro.
Do I need to have the courage to mentally?
Yeah, I understand. You need to be vulnerable. Let your feelings just be vulnerable. It's okay. You'll be fine.
I'm going to have to quote Mr. Breen.
If you had 10 hours and 22 seconds,
What?
10 minutes and 26 seconds to get pissed off at Froggy, you won.
Anyway, let's go ahead and let's finish this. She tries to harness lightning, and she ends up like punching her partner earlier because she's filled with courage, and she gets the notes, and now she is trying to harness it all, but it's going to end up electrifying the entire city. Yay!
It's a giant thunderstorm, and it's raining too, and it's lightning. I know you didn't see the rain, but underneath the van, there's a giant puddle that reflected everything you could see.
Yeah, but none of the people were getting wet.
Well, I didn't say it was good writing.
Well, no, it's not very good. Mr. Breen, I don't think you can copyright a...
Well,
I didn't use your catchphrase.
Wait. We gotta pay him a quarter? That's how much. That's cheap, bro.
He's not getting 1 red cent from me.
Why is it red cent?
I don't know. Ask him.
Are you paying him blood money?
No, that's the alternative phrase.
That's a dumb phrase. Nothing's red unless you're playing a Chinese movie.
Anyway,
getting
back to it.
And Breen, eat hot death. No, anyway.
There's no need to do that. How do you say that?
How much are you now? 50 cents?
Now you do owe him. Now you owe him a quarter. Okay, I'll pay you in something. Oh, Eric Breen stole it from Warner Wolf, so we owe that Warner Wolf, I guess.
All right, then I only owe this quarter. Then we're back to being quarter.
Okay. I'm glad we settled this. Anyway, getting back to it, there is a moment where Supergirl says, "Give up the totem. Go ahead, let it go back. Let Nixley have it." Because that will get everybody in the right state of mind. They won't be filled with stupid courage. And
stupid courage.
That's basically what it is, because it makes everybody idiots.
You won't be filled with stupid courage. Screw that.
Yes, so it goes back to Nixley. They're able to stop the lightning storm, and other than that, all there is personal drama, because we have Kelly Olsen. She's dealing with her issues and saying how Alex, thank you for giving me my space so that way I can think about being black. Seriously, that is what it is. And you know what? It's not we just had a conversation in Stargirl about people judging people for their color of their skin and things like that. And that was written well. We loved that. This is the opposite of that. But anyway, that's all there is. And
honestly, my final thoughts on this whole entire series so far, and just this episode, if we gave Melissa Benoist a chance to be Supergirl on a better written show, I'd go for it.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that because I imagine people are like, well, what do you mean better written show? You must be a toxic white male. First of all, I'm green, so screw you. I'm not white. And I'm not toxic unless you lick me.
Yeah. If you lick him, you're going to have some real problems.
I'm a poison frog. Yeah. So that's easy. Well, anyway, my point is, we want to see good storytelling. I don't care what color the person is who's writing it. I don't care if it's a guy or a girl. If you give me something like as good as Stargirl, I'm going to enjoy it. I'm simple. I'm easy to please. But if your show is just about how people are negative, you come off as negative yourself.
Yeah. Anyway, one last thing to mention. Lena is dealing with the fact that her mom was a witch, and magic is real, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, and they were
magic and science.
And she apparently traveled to Newfoundland. It sounded like Scotland.
Yeah, no, it is Newfoundland. I realize now the accent didn't sound completely Irish to me. Now I understand why. But one more thing worth mentioning, I guess, is that... Oh, I had the thought in my mind. I said Lena is going, so she's dealing with being a witch. Yes.
And she confesses.
Kara, wait. Kara apparently now, because of using the totem, has a connection with Nixley. And this connection, and I don't know if anybody here cares about Harry Potter. It's just like Harry Potter connected to Voldemort. And
Yes.
they haven't called it out yet. It's just lazy.
Well, I'm just gonna say right now, it's past my bedtime. I'm gonna have nightmares from watching the show.
Yep.
And
It's time to go. So, everyone, thank you so much for watching. Our thoughts are, this is just not good. We do not like it. I'm sorry to say that. I wish I could say different, but I'm giving you my honest opinion. Everything that I listed, no, Supergirl's not a villain. No. She's connected mentally to the villain.
yeah, Nick, as Nixley pointed out, they can feel each other's like their emotions. She's pissed off that Kara, Supergirl, is so happy despite all this stuff. She's so happy. It frustrates her. But then Mitch says, yeah, the reason she's not sad, angry, and depressed like you
she lost.
is because she didn't pass her test.
Yep.
She's like, that makes sense. She's like, I won. I'm like, I guess so. You're miserable. But she's like, yeah, she says, but being miserable, it pays off in the end. You have to suffer in order to grieve greatness.
Yep. So, anyway, that's how it is. We are not caring for the show. But we're finishing it because, well...
One more thing. This is one more thing with Froggy. Did you notice that Nixley's father looked like the guy who played Michael Rooker from Suicide Squad?
That's an insult to me.
With the long hair.
No, I'm not sure. No, I didn't notice that. I did not. But, that was stupid too. But we're not going to get into that because we're honestly over time already. So thank you so much for watching. If you've made it all the way through, make sure to like and comment. Do you like the show? If you do, tell us why. And you know what? You won't be attacked for having a different opinion. We have an open conversation here on.
Yeah, we actually want to hear from people. If you're watching and you really generally like the show, you can actually come on the show and tell us why.
Yeah, Froggy.
We don't mind having other opinions.
Froggy will force me to send a link.
But as long as nobody's rude, though, we're fine.
Yep.
We have a polite conversation.
Don't be an Eclipso.
Don't be a dick.
Same thing. Also, make sure to subscribe. We are trying to build a base here, and YouTube can't keep the puppets down any longer. We got to fight for our right to be...
To party.
Yeah. To party. Also, make sure to check out the Ko-Fi. We are... just small town puppets, and we need the financial support if you can provide it. So drop $1 and we put it towards our comic book readings for classic puppet theater, as the Shakespeareans would say. So if you have a specific issue of a comic you'd like us to read, well, go ahead and drop it with your $1 and we will put it to the top of the reading list. Read it for you. So for Froggy and myself, that's about it. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye!
Bye!